All right, over to Manisha Gupta for a roundup of all that's happening in the commodity universe. Manisha.
There are some stars in the commodity space as well, and that clearly has to be the ferrous metals. So the iron ore prices and the steel prices are surging back up again, trading between 3 to 4%. And the other base metals are not doing so good, but it is the steel ingredients like nickel which did outperform with 14% gains for the month of August. They have started September on a positive note yet again. So that's the only metal actually in the whole host of the metal sector which actually is trading in the positive. Well, you have seen strong factory data come in from China for a fourth straight month. That has been supportive. All the metals have put in a monthly gain, third or fourth month consecutive. That has been supportive as well. And there have been reports on how China has followed Japan in hiking steel prices. China says that they would be increasing steel prices in the fourth quarter by 5 to 6%, 5.6% rather. Remember, Japan did that in the early August, and that has been taking prices higher. The steel inventories in China have been on a decline as well. The iron ore stocks on ports have been falling for last 4 months. Demand has been positive. Markets are anticipating that you would see demand continue to be robust as we get into the next quarter. There is that supply glut situation being cut off. More capacity cuts would be coming in as we get into winters because of environment and fog, etc. So all of that really working its way into the prices, and we are looking at yet another very strong day into this space. Important to watch in India, of course, is that there are reports on how we could be putting a duty on imports of colored steel products from China and European Union. So that is something to watch out for, and that of course is in positive as well. So ferrous metals of course continue to rule the roost. Prathamesh Mallya as well now joins us to talk about strategies there. Prathamesh, hi. What is your sense when it comes to metals? We've seen ferrous metals do well, and because of that nickel and zinc have been supportive. Do you see much more gains here?
Yes, Manisha, all of the factors that you have mentioned really support base metal prices, and I think possible near-term correction seems to be there on the cards for most of the metals. But in the entire base metal pack, I would pick two commodities. One is copper, which has rallied quite strong in the past few trading sessions, as well as aluminium. Copper has potential to go towards 450 mark is what we see as the near-term targets, whereas if you're talking about aluminium, 140 is what we are looking at as the near-term targets.
Come in also on the precious metal space, because we've seen a weekly and monthly gain come in for this sector as well. At these current levels, are you a buyer?
Most of the gains, as you rightly mentioned, is purely on account of tensions between North Korea, US, Japan, and the factors alike. But I think the rally in Indian markets would possibly be capped around 29,900 mark. So if you want to be a buyer for near-term strategy, it would be buy at current levels. 29,900 would be the targets for gold. And if it is silver, 40,100 or 40,200 is what you can. 40,900 and 41,000 is what you can look as a near-term targets.
Okay, all right, Manisha, thanks very much for that and bringing us